I think for me, when I was an account manager, the thing I found most daunting was when you are in a room with the senior leadership team and you're reviewing strategy or creative, and you want to ask a question, but you don't want to seem stupid. So what I actually did to kind of, or even just express an opinion or critique it in some way as well. So I actually, to sort of overcome that, I ended up taking each of the senior leaders aside separately and spent 15 minutes with them and said, I've got a great desire to learn. How would you, but I'm scared of looking stupid by asking questions when we're in the room with the most senior people. How would you suggest that I approach it? And also I think I then reframed the way that I would ask that question. So in the room I would say, I'm obviously, don't have as much experience as you guys, but I'm really keen to understand how you've got to that and understand how that's come about. Do you mind if I just ask a question and that way I can learn from you guys? And that's kind of how I dealt with it.
I think for me, when I was an account manager, one of the most daunting things, and it still can be, is overcoming a no. Like when you just get that brick wall, I don't like it, the subjective response, and that's quite a daunting thing, and you're sitting across from someone and that's the response you get. So, I mean, in terms of overcoming that, it's really about going back to the brief, going back to the objectives and the strategy that you were trying to achieve, and not making it about personal opinions and really thinking about the job to be done. So I always found that quite useful.
I think for me it was all about the moment where you see something that a client's given you, or that a creative, someone in the department's given you, and you go, that's wrong. And it was always about, I need to be right because I want to be right because somebody's wrong, and having a difficult conversation with somebody. And then it sort of became, I think, the way, because nobody's ever right or wrong. I think in creativity and everything we do, everyone's got lots of valid opinions. So learning that and changing my perspective to, if I just start to listen and understand, then maybe I can persuade somebody or I can learn. So it just changed my perspective on how I spoke to people or approached my role, which was helpful. And it's still helpful.